So today we'll look at 5 beautiful neighborhoods in Franklin, Tennessee with a price range between $650,000 and $750,000. So if you're looking to buy in Franklin, Tennessee and you'd like to see a vlog tour of super nice homes in this price point, then you don't want to miss this one. This video is also divided into chapters, so if you want to skip around or come back to a section, it's going to be easy to do. Welcome to Franklin, Tennessee. Real quick, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to get weekly video updates about buying or selling in the Nashville area, be sure and hit that subscribe button. And of course, feel free to reach out to us by phone, or you can make an appointment with us to call you when it's convenient. Here we go. Okay, so let's take a look at the Franklin, Tennessee subdivisions that sell the most volume between $650,000 and $750,000. We've already seen in former videos Water's Edge, Fieldstone Farms, and Forrest Crossings. So in this one, we're going to focus on Stream Valley, Founders Point, Royal Oaks, Spencer Hall, Highlands, Amelia Park, and Cannonwood. So let's get started. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the map so we know where we're headed today. First, let's identify downtown Franklin, which we've got right here. As we take 96 and we go out west about a mile, we're going to run into Spencer Hall here on the left-hand side, which is on the south side of the road. If you go down about another couple of blocks on the right-hand side, you're going to find Founders Point on the north side. Now, if we go back to the other side of Franklin, the east side, we know that we've got I-65 as our main road coming north and south here. So these other locations are going to be all along I-65. If we take exit 96, the Kroger Shopping Center is right here at this first light, and then Royal Oaks is tucked in right in behind there. If we take exit 96 and we go out east, we're going to hit Clovercroft, and then we're going to take it over here to Amelia Park, which is a new area where there's a lot of new builds and a lot of things going on in that area. If we go south, we're going to run into Cannonwood, which is about half a mile down on the left-hand side. And then if we go a little further, we're going to run into the Highlands. Now, we did talk about Water's Edge last year, or last video, I should say, which is on the north side of this housing addition, right up where I'm doing this circle here. But the Highlands has a lot of activity. Because it's a new housing addition, they're still building there, so there's a lot of sales. If we go down to the next exit and we do Goose Creek Bypass, that's going to take us to the Berry Farm area, which is a lot of retail and a lot of office space at this exit. We're going to find Stream Valley. It's just about a half a mile south down on the left-hand side. So let's take a better look at these. Okay, so let's start out with Founders Point. If you see Franklin is in the downtown area on the right, we go west about 1 mile, Founders Point will be down there on the right. Now this housing addition is an older housing addition built in 1994 through 1999. You're going to average 3 to 5 bedrooms in most homes and 3 to 4 bathrooms in most of the homes. You do have square footage in some homes at around 2,000 square feet here, up to 3,500 square feet. This is a well-established neighborhood. All of your trees and your foliage will be mature. This was taken in March, so it's just beginning to green up, so you don't see leaves yet, but the trees are starting to bud. There is a sidewalk that goes through both sides of the street, so there's lots of walking opportunities. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the exteriors of the houses that have sold in the last 12 months. So I'll just scroll through these so we can take a look at them. Here's one for 3,200 square feet. Now it did go for $815, which tells us that, like it says here, there were multiple offers. So it was at, I don't know what the original list was, but they bid up over $750. This one went for $800, same thing. We had bidding war for that house. As you can see, these are all 2-story, 2-car garage, fully bricked. There is some areas where you probably have hardy plank or siding. Most of these homes are good size. This one's 2,500, 5-bed, 2.5 bath. You've got a mature trees and mature landscape in this neighborhood. This was built in the mid-90s, most of these homes. So you can get a good idea of what the properties look like. It's a really nice, clean area. And it's about a mile on the west side of Franklin, so it's a great location. Let's look at Spencer Hall. It's right across the street from Founders Point. It is on the west side of town. It's on the left-hand side. The thing you'll notice as you come in the entrance is the green space. There's a huge area with a walking path around the lake that's really nice. You've got a swimming pool in the background there with a pavilion. So it's got a lot of nice green space. This housing addition was built between 1997 and 2003. The houses here average 3 to 5 bedrooms and 2 to 5 bathrooms. Your square footage is about 2,000 up to 4,000 square feet. You'll notice there are some single level homes here, so if you're looking for something where you don't have to climb stairs, this would be a good housing addition, a good choice for you. You see a lot of the red brick houses here. 2-car garage is the norm. A lot of people have done some updates and upgrades since the house was built. You'll see some houses here single level with the bonus room above the 2-car garage. That's very common. Sidewalks on both sides of the road, so you can do a lot of walking. The trees here will be mature trees, and this was again, the video was taken in March, so it's getting ready to get really green. Okay, so let's look at a few houses over at Spencer Hall, which is across the street from the last housing addition we just looked at, Founders Point. These were built from 97 to 2003, so they're somewhat newer, but not a lot. Okay, so we've still got the 2-story, all brick on 4 sides. We've got 2-car garage. Now, here's a great example of what's happening in Nashville. A lot of the newer homes are white with dark trims. So what some of the remodels are doing, or people are doing to upgrade their house, is they're painting the exterior bricks white and adding the dark trim so it looks like some of the newer houses in the newer neighborhoods. This is a single level, so if you're someone that's downsizing, if you don't want a set of stairs to get to, this would be a good option for you in this price point. This one is a single level, and it's very common here over the 2-car garage to have a bonus room. So it's a 1-story house with a bonus room. This is a 3-car garage. And so that gives us a good idea of what this area in Spencer Hall looks like. So our next housing addition is Royal Oaks. As you can see, it's right behind the Kroger Shopping Center. So as you exit 96, this is the first light you come to, and then you make a right-hand turn, and then the housing addition is right behind the retail area of Kroger. This is an older housing addition built in 1970 through 1995. Most of the houses we're looking at here were built in the 70s. They are the one-story brick ranch, 3 to 5 bedrooms in each home, 2 to 4 baths. Your square footage will go anywhere from 1,700 square feet on up to 3,100 square feet. During this time when these single-story brick ranches were being built, and in this area, most of them do have a full-size basement. So the complete square footage area of the top floor fits the bottom floor. And a lot of these do have the 2-car garage in the basement area as you come in. Royal Oaks High School is Centennial High School, which is just up the road. It's probably 10 minutes from this housing addition. Another thing you'll notice with this housing addition, it's got some really big lots. Okay, so let's take a look at Royal Oaks, which is right behind that Kroger Shopping Center. We have 7 listings to take a look at. A lot of these are 1-story brick ranch that were built in the early 70s. So example, this one's 1971. The thing that's nice about this is the location. It's located close to everything, and it's got bigger lots. So most of these are, this one as an example is 1.5 acres. A lot of these are a half-acre lots. So if you're someone that's looking for some space and you're looking for a house that's conveniently located to the downtown or Cool Springs area, this would be a good new neighborhood for you to take a look at. As you can see, there's a lot of different additions here with different ages. So this one was done in 1992. This one was 1985. So, from 71 up to 92 so far, we're seeing houses that are in this area. Another one-story brick ranch, which goes back to the 70s. Again, as we talked before, someone came in and painted the exterior bricks white to update it, make it look newer. We have some pretty good size houses here, along with pretty good size lots. Here's another one of those built in 71, a little different decor. And an interesting thing to notice is, some of these were closed. This one was closed last May, so about 10 months ago at the making of this video. They listed it for $750 and got $825. So you can tell the market has changed. We're no longer seeing all these multiple offers. It's starting to normalize a little bit. So it's a good time to be buying. Okay, so let's look at the Highlands at Ladd Park. It is on the south side of Franklin. If you take Carruthers Parkway off of 96 and go south about 2 miles, this housing addition will be down on the left and the right. These houses were built between 2007 and 2021. You can get square footage here as low as 1,800 square feet, up to 5,400 square feet. This is a housing addition that was built just south of Water's Edge. It does have a lot of green space and amenities. It has the pool and it has the playground, which are really nice, and a lot of sidewalk walking area. The high school for this housing addition would be Page High School. Also on the south side, if you're about a half a mile from Berry Farms, which is where you would probably do most of your shopping, and there's a lot of office and retail space there. What I do like about this housing addition is the variety of exteriors. You've got single level living, you've got 2-story living. I like the covered porches, and you do have decent sized yards in this housing addition. Okay, so let's take a quick look at some properties in the Highlands at Ladd Park. Now, these are newer homes. Most of these are 2011 to 2021, so there's a lot of new houses. There's a variety of different architectures in this one. Here's a 1-story house as an example. They've all got the 2-car garage. They've either got brick or hardy plank exteriors. Signature Homes built a lot of these if you want to look into the home builder. They've also got the amenities of the swimming pool, the clubhouse, the playgrounds, all of those types of things. They've also got a canoe drop in this neighborhood for if you want to canoe or kayak the Harpeth River. It's also got lots of sidewalks everywhere, so lots of walking trails, and when you're driving through the neighborhood, you see a lot of people out walking their dogs. They've got strollers, so there's a lot of families in the neighborhood. It's a really nice area. So let's take a look at Stream Valley. As you can see on the map here, it is on the south side of Franklin, right off of I-65. Take the exit from the Berry Hill area, and it's about a half a mile south. This housing addition was built between 2012 and 2019. Price range here will be anywhere from $500,000 up to about $1 million. It's 1,550 square feet up to 4,700 square feet. It is a Page High School district. And again, we have Berry Farms about a half a mile north, which has tons of retail and shopping, as well as commercial office space. As you'll see, there's a lot of green space here in Stream Valley. The yards are big. There's a lot of different architectural styles. Really nice, clean neighborhood. Conveniently located. 2-car garages. 4 walls of brick on the exterior. So let's take a look at, and I shouldn't say this, but this is my favorite neighborhood of everything we've looked at today for a few reasons. It is located the furthest away from Franklin and or Nashville. So if you're commuting into Nashville or if you're commuting into Franklin, maybe a little further out than some of these other neighborhoods, but it's really super nice. The houses have been built from 2011 up to 2019. Most of them are newer houses. As you come into this housing addition, you've got $1 million homes on either side. So it really gives you a really nice curb appeal as you come in to get back to some of these houses in our price point. So let's just scroll through some of these. There's a variety of external features. And what I like too, there's a lot of color in this neighborhood. Like this one, has a little different exterior color. There's a lot of different architectural styles. There's hardy plank, there's brick. The yards are a little smaller, but it is a nice flat neighborhood. So it's not really hilly. It's got the amenities that you're looking for as far as walking area, green space. It's got the playgrounds and the swimming pool, the clubhouse. Really nice. Obviously we got a 1-story here, which is nice. So you got those options if you're looking for that. Really nice houses. A lot of the trees are planted are hardwood trees, which look really nice. Okay, so there you have it, Stream Valley, super nice neighborhood. Let's get to the next one. Okay, so let's look at Cannonwood, which is just off of 96 south on Carruthers Parkway, about a half mile on the left. This housing addition was built from 1994 to 1997. The average square footage here is 2,000 to 2,900 square feet. We did look at a subdivision that is just south of this called Falcon Creek in a couple of videos. You can see that here if you want to see that. This is a Centennial High School district. Now the thing that you'll notice about this neighborhood, it has huge lots. These are half acre and up. So when you come into some subdivisions and it feels like you're just enclosed, they got tiny streets and everything's just crunched together. Well, this one's the opposite. It feels like everything is spread out and big. It's got a lot of really nice 2-story homes, all brick, two-car garage. Really nice neighborhood to take a look at. Okay, so let's look at Cannonwood. Cannonwood, for me, is a really cool community because if you're looking for gently rolling hills and you're looking for really big lots, this is your neighborhood. It doesn't have a lot of houses in it, so it doesn't overwhelm you, but when you pull in, you just feel like there's so much space around you because of all of the big yards. So let's take a look at some of these. These again are the 2-story brick, built in 1997, 1994, so we're kind of in that era. We've seen some of these on the other side of town that we looked at earlier. But the one thing that you notice here, you can even tell in these pictures, these lot sizes, are half-acre lots, and they're really good size. And they've got a lot of nice mature trees. And again, it's gently rolling hills. Really nice area. It's about 5 minutes from I-65, so you can hop on there and get anywhere. It's 5 minutes from all of your shopping there off of 96. So it's conveniently located and has huge lots with great landscaping and mature trees. So that's the pluses. All right, so our last neighborhood today is Amelia Park, which is off of 96. It's on the east side of town. It's right over by McKay's Mill, which we looked at in this video here. This housing addition was built between 2015 and 2018. It is a Page High School district. The home prices here average anywhere from $600,000 on up to $1 million. It's a newer housing addition. It's got a lot of green space like some of the newer communities, and it distinguishes itself with these, to me, these decks that are on the second level, which a lot of people like. I've taken a lot of customers to this housing community, and they really like that covered deck on the second floor, which is very common. You'll see lots of different decors and home styles here. These also have your single level. This is a street that has a lot of brick houses. There's one with your hardy plank. Okay, so the last one is Amelia Park. This is a new housing addition on the east side of Franklin, and McKay's Mill is right across the street from it, which we looked at in the last video. So they're very similar. The architecture in this neighborhood
is very distinct, and it's a little different than any of the architecture from the other houses that we've looked at today so far. So most of these have an upper deck. Now, when I've shown property here in this housing edition, most of the clients like the 9-foot ceilings on the first floor, and they really enjoy that covered second story deck, which is in most of the homes. Now, you do have smaller lots here, but they make up for it with sidewalks everywhere, green space, and clubhouse type amenities. So you do have those options. These are on the newer, so 2015 and up. They're not building new ones. They've built everything they can in this area. Most of these are hardy plank exterior. There's some brick, but most are hardy plank. And as you can see, they do have distinct colors. I like the different colors on the exteriors, which makes the neighborhood unique.
Found this video helpful? Please take a minute and leave a comment, ask questions, or add more useful information. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for watching. Enjoy your day, and we'll see you next week.